Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are making a homemade queso fresco. So first step is add 1 gallon of whole milk into a pot. Now it has to be whole milk. You could get this either Walmart, Walgreens, whatever grocery store, Sam's Club, whatever grocery store you prefer. After you added the milk, you want to let it sit and boil. So as you saw here, after your first boil, you want to add that spoonful of vinegar. And if it boils up again, as you can see here, you can go ahead and add another spoonful of white vinegar. Now this white vinegar, you can get it at any typical store, grocery store. It doesn't have to be any brand exactly, it's just vinegar. And as you can see here, she's adding another spoonful of vinegar. You could add as many as you want, but we find it best if it's just 2. So as you can see here, this is what you want. You want the milk to separate. You'll see this juice left behind, and that's what you want. Don't be scared and think that you messed up your cheese. But here's the white vinegar. I mean, I got it from Walmart, but this is what you want. You want to separate the actual cheese from its what do you call this liquid? I'll list it up here, but once you get that, you want to get something to drain out that water and just keep that clogged cheese, and just keep on doing the same thing. You want to get rid of all that water and just keep the cheese together. So you can see here that this is what we got out of 1 gallon of whole milk. Now you want to leave it somewhere where it's going to be draining, and you want to add something heavy to it. That way you can pressure the cheese and make sure it lets all that liquid, all that juice out. Okay, so now you're going to see here, my mom is actually going to wear a glove. That way everything is nice and clean and everything is disinfected. My mom washed her hands and she's now adding this glove. Now at this point you want to get the salt and of course add it to the taste, but you want to massage the cheese with the salt. So as you can see here, we are lifting up the weight we added on top of the cheese, and as you can see the leftover water from the cheese. Now you want to get rid of that water, you won't need it. Now you get like a separate container, you put it in the cheese you got. Now we are adding the salt here. So you're gonna see her adding the salt right into the cheese, and what you want to do is just massage the the salt into the cheese. So work it in. So this is what the cheese looks like with the salt. Now this is not the final step. Now you want to get like a container or mold. We're going to use this glass container to use it as a mold. We are putting that plastic wrap you use like to store any leftover food or anything on the fridge. Now as you can see, she's massaging and squeezing together the salt and the cheese together. So after everything is done with the mixing and squeezing together, you're gonna want to add this to the container, to a mold you have, and then cover it up with the same plastic wrap and let it in the fridge for at least an hour, and you'll see it all compact together, and it'll just look like a Queso Fresco cheese, and it'll be set to go.